Okay, so on to the next performance in Michael's musical memoirs, and yes, the series is still absolutely epic. The status quo has not changed. We still are riding high with insane performances, every single one. On to the next one. Michael Paynter featuring Icehouse, Man of Colours. There is a message over here from Michael Rater. Icehouse is a popular Australian band, and some of their singles have charted in the top 10 in both Europe and the US. Michael Paynter is an Australian singer and songwriter who competed in The Voice Australia. He has what's wrong with me? He has released several original songs, and he has joined the Icehouse touring band in 2011. Alright, man. Let's get on to the next one, man. I'm absolutely adoring the series. I cannot even begin to tell you. It's just, like I told you, it has not let up. We have not had not one average performance yet. Not one that I thought, okay, that's not cool. They've all just been, I don't know where you find this stuff, but this has been unbelievable. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's see what we've got here. Let's go.
Thank you very much indeed.
Never heard of this artist, band, or song. Just
ladies and gentlemen, this is a point of the evening. I'm always very excited to introduce our youngest member, Mr. Michael Paynter.
There's a noise upstairs in the attic. See, it's the shuffle of worn out shoes and the scent of the oil and brushes. They drift down like a pale perfume. And he says, I am a man, a simple man, a man of color. And I can see through the years of a man.
Yeah, this is a dude I cannot show my wife. He's too good looking and too talented, and nah. I've shown my wife the other ones, but this one I'll keep this one away. He's making me feel somewhat like a little, it's like, oh, bro, you're fantastic. Love the lyrics over here, straight off the bat. I'm a man, simple man of colors. Up in the attic doing the things that I love, beautiful things. I'm a creative man. I'm not a man of black and white. You know what I mean? Which means kind of like also, which alludes to, I'm not a man of money. I'm not a man of accounting and numbers. I'm a man of beauty. I'm a man of tradition and value, and those kind of things. And I like to see the world in color, as opposed to its very plain black and white monetary feel. It's kind of where I'm going with this.
The years of a man of color.
Wow, it's got a beautiful voice as well.
And the old man rubs his failing eye. Takes a moment to watch the view. From the window, nobody knows is there. He can see the empty street below, and he says, I am a man, a simple man, a man of colors, and I can see through the years.
Wow.
Here's
I love that I'm a man of colors, I can see through. So it kind of feels like he's a painter, an artist to some sort of degree. And when he says I can see through the years, he's basically the reason I can see into the future is because of my creativity, right? Because of my imagination, right? I can see in whether it's true. We're not saying that I'm predicting anything, right? But I can see through this time. I can see through this life. I can see through the mundane into the beautiful, right? And that's kind of what he's trying to say over here. It's kind of like seeing the future. Is like I'm a man of dreams, right? I'm a man of many visions, essentially. So I can see through the years, right? I can actually visualize that. And as an artist, that is a great skill that you would have. Right, is to see something that, let's say, is not currently there, that is beautiful, and to paint it and make it beautiful, right? And if you have that painting next to that sort of like, let's say, desolate area, and you can see something beautiful, right? You're projecting that, even though it's not literally there physically, but you're projecting the vision of that. Right? And if enough people project those kind of visions and then act on those visions, then you kind of are seeing into the future, because what you saw then gets created. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like an architect to a certain degree. That's an artistic form, right? It's seeing what's not there, and then it, like, over time becomes there, right? That kind of thing comes from simple men. Those kind of things come from crazy men. Do you know what I mean? Intelligent people don't change the world. Crazy people do, right? Crazy, creative, out there, very different, very intricate, eccentric men are the ones who change the world, that make real change to the world, right? For the beautiful, that is. Anyway, let's carry on.
Here's a man of colors.
Michael can't get a perfect score in this series. I refuse for Michael to get a perfect score in this series. I think what I should do is just throw in some random track. Just like throw some random track from like maybe Tekashi 6ix9ine and just pass it off as it's yours, which no one will believe me anyway. But man, this is as close to a perfect score as you can get, man. Let's rock and roll.
Says I keep my life in this paint box.
It's an artist.
Keep your face in these picture frames.
I also like the fact, like right in the beginning, just thinking about that lyric over there where he talks about the shoes, like worn out shoes, essentially. Specifically, if you think about today's time, like that's not good enough. We're in a market of consumerism, so everything has to always be new, even if the other shoes are not worn, right? He will literally wear everything to its fullest, which has its own characteristic in itself that way. But being that kind of simple man and man of color is a man of utility. He's useful. He's a useful individual. And he's like, I'm not going to waste my time and money in something that is useful, right? These shoes may be worn, but I can still wear them. I don't need something new. I'm a simple man. I don't need to keep up with the Joneses. I don't need to show that I've got the best of everything, and things like that. These shoes are still useful, and that really does tell quite a lot about a person, where it's like they're about utility and they're about function. And those are the people that are the most valuable in society, right? The people who imagine, the people who think, the people who create, right? And often those people who have these insane obsessions are so useful and so functional to a degree that they literally say, they look at everything in that way, right? Absolutely everything. If it still works, don't fix it, right? And that's the thing. So it actually plays a lot into the person's character, just that particular line, now that I think of it. Anyway, let's just go back.
In these picture frames, when I speak to this faded canvas, it tells me I have no need for words anyway.
Of course. A picture says 1,000 words. I love that.
Says I am a man, a simple man, a man of color, and I can see through my tears. She's a man of color. Oh, he says I am a man, a simple man, a man of color, and I can see through the tears. She's a man of color.
I love that. I can see through the tears, in terms of you'd think it's about like tears of a person, but it's actually the tears of paint. You know, when the paint actually tears down. Beautiful.
A man of
Unreal.
Mr. Michael Paynter, ladies and gentlemen.
That was unreal.
And Mr. Ivor Davies on the oboe. Come on!
Absolutely amazing. Won't be showing my wife that. You guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.